Hey guys, Dwayne King here. I just want to make this real short video, talk a little bit about the Live Good Compensation, make sure people understand what you get paid, when you get paid, and how you get paid. I think compensation is very important and an understanding of it for people that are joining us, because this is a really powerful long-term comp plan. It's not a get rich quick, it's a get rich progressively. And, you know, if you've been on some of our calls, you know that the National Accounting Office, GAO, General Accounting Office, in the latest study said 48% of households headed by a person 55 years or older have zero money saved for retirement. So this is a great low entrance requirement for people to get involved. And they could literally start sharing this with 4 of their friends every week and just instantly add $100 a week with part of this compensation plan to their monthly budget. So it's really a pretty powerful pay plan. But let's start out with what you get paid. And we're going to start with this fast start bonus. That's what I was talking about. Now, what a fast start bonus is, it is how you're getting compensated for introducing new members into the Live Good membership referral program. The calculations for this fast start from the previous Saturday. So like today is Tuesday. So anybody who I introduced to Live Good this past Saturday, all the way through this next Friday. So it runs Saturday through Friday of the current week. Then on the following week, starts on Wednesday, the computer will process and it starts crediting everyone's account for the fast start bonuses. Now the fast start bonus is that $40 affiliate referral fee and the $9.95 first month's membership dues. And it'll then be credited to the method you've chosen for payment. And if you haven't picked a particular method, you don't lose it. It just sits there in your account and it accumulates. It's held in your account as a credit balance until you set up how you want to be paid. And just so you know, 80% of the initial startup fees from any new affiliate member, 80% is paid out in these fast start bonuses. So every time someone joins, $40 is paid out to the field on the $49.95 enrollment, and $9.95 goes to the company. So that's how the fast start bonus works. So every time you introduce someone to the affiliate member program in Live Good, you will be compensated with $25 on the following week. So someone could literally join Live Good, start introducing 4 of their friends per week, literally add $400 a month to their monthly budget every single month from day one. And that's the fast start bonus. Now let's talk about next this matrix bonus, because it's probably the hardest for people to grasp until they see it, and then all of a sudden it makes a lot of sense. Now the matrix bonus is calculated on all $9.95 membership fees that are paid after the first month of the fast start bonus. Remember, fast start bonuses are paid out throughout the matrix on that first $9.95. So this starts the month after their first month. So it doesn't matter when someone joins. If they joined on March 15th, then all the way through April 15th, their first monthly dues were paid in the fast start. So then starting March 15th, when they pay their next monthly dues, or if they paid the year in advance, that's when the matrix bonus gets paid out. Now, they're calculated from the first day of the month to midnight Pacific Standard Time on the last day of the month. And they're then paid out on the first Thursday of the month following the month after commissions were earned. So February matrix commissions, they'll be paid on the first Thursday of March. March matrix commission, they're paid on the first Thursday of April, and so on. So matrix commissions are always paid on the first Thursday a month. And just so you know, 37.5% of that $9.95, if you run the numbers, is paid out in the matrix commission. That's a quarter that gets paid out to everyone that earns off the matrix. So 37.5% of that is paid out. That's $620 that's left. But listen to this, then the matching bonuses, which we'll talk about next, 125% of that $375 matrix bonus is paid out in the matching bonuses. That's $4.68 that's paid to everybody that's in the matrix that earns a matching bonus. And we'll talk about that. And that is anybody you recruited or introduced to the membership, anybody they introduced, and that goes down several levels deep. And that's $1.52 left. That's what goes to the company. So we're at 200,000 new members down our first 2 months. We're projecting we'll be at 1 million members here well before the end of the year. So every 1 million members, the company makes $1,520,000. But look at this, for every 1 million members, the field makes $8,510,000. So can you imagine when we have 2-3 million members, and we're paying out $24 million every single month to people that are involved with LiveGood in our affiliate member matrix? It gets pretty exciting. But let's talk about this next bonus, and that's the fast start bonuses. I mean, the matching bonuses. As huge as the fast start commissions and the matrix bonus are, these have the possibility of getting even bigger. So if you look at the, well, I showed you just a minute ago in the matrix bonus, 125% of that matrix bonus, that $375, is paid out of every $9.95. That's $4.68 that's paid out. So in other words, based on your rank, you'll match whatever someone if you introduce someone to to LiveGood, and they personally enroll because of your invitation. Whatever they earn in the matrix, you make 50%. You'll match it. And if you make silver, that goes down 2 levels. If you make gold, it goes down 3, and all the way up to diamond and platinum. If you hit these ranks, you get paid all the way out to the 5th generation. And so it's real exciting what this can become. And it's why the big emphasis is really introduce as many of your friends to this on the front end as you can, because you want that matrix building under as many people that you personally introduce as possible. So the question happens, what happens if someone does not renew by midnight of the last day of the month? Either they choose not to be a member, their credit card expires, or they've received a new credit card and they forgot to go in and change the expiration date in their back office of their LiveGood. Well, if they don't update it by the end of the month, the computer, they drop out of the matrix. And Ben Godlinski and Tim both have made it very clear that if someone drops out of the matrix, there is no grace period right now. Now, do I believe they have built into the algorithm of our back office at some point they could do that? Yes, I do. But I think right now, they're really putting the IOTAS on the field to make sure that we keep everything updated. And because you can see that also in the back office when someone is due to renew again, make sure they know that it's coming up. So if they don't renew, the computer will look in that leg for a person who's been enrolled as an affiliate the longest. Remember, it's all tied to the enroller. So everything goes down is always tied to you. So what they'll do is look for the affiliate that's by the timestamp. That's if you look in your back office, every new member that joins is timestamped, date and time. And the one that's been in there the longest, they'll move them into that spot. And it always fills by compression. So someone could literally be 15, 16, 17 spaces below you who you introduce, but they'll always move closer to you through this compression. Now, this is something that's real exciting. The minute that someone credit card or debit card gets processed for a payment and it doesn't get approved, the computer just instantly within seconds generates this letter right here. It's a membership reminder notice, and they'll email it to the individual. They'll let them know, hello, thank you for being a valued member. Upon billing your credit card for your monthly membership payment, the charge was declined by your bank or credit card company. How do I know this? Because this just happened to someone. They'd been using their credit card. They said, there's nothing wrong with my credit card. I just used it today. Well, the problem is, remember, credit card companies would usually send you that new credit card about a month before your old one expires. So he's been using his new credit card, but he forgot to go in and change the expiration date in his back office. So fortunately, he was signed up. Now, keep in mind, every new member has the option of signing up for email and text notifications from LiveGood for this particular reason right here. If there's any issue or they're updating the computer, the system will be down for a period of time. You'll get notified of it. But if someone opts out of that, then they legally cannot send them notification. So you're receiving this message because you've either signed up to receive information from us or a third party who we hire to work for us. So make sure that all your new members sign up for that email and text notification. So now let's talk about, we've talked about what you get paid. So now let's talk about how you get paid. And it's very important that you get this set up just as quick as possible. So when you log into your LiveGood account, and you're instantly on your dashboard. That's what you're looking at. So when we say dashboard, we're talking about that front page. So all you do is go to the menu on the left-hand side, go down that menu till you see My Earnings and click on that. And when you do, it'll bring up this page right here, your payment options. And I'm going to read this to you. It says, to claim your commissions, you must select one of the following options. And there's 3 options available. You'll not receive your commissions until you select how you want to be paid. They're not doing this automatically. You don't lose anything. It just sits there in your back office. You say, well, I'm going to leave it there so that I can buy product with it. And that's fine, but you have to select that as an option. I'll show you that in just a minute. So option 1 is ACH. That's only available in the United States. Well, Dwayne, why is that? Because there are international laws that govern the movement of money across international borders. It's that simple. And from everything I can tell, LiveGood is doing everything that within their power to make sure we abide by all the laws, especially the countries that we're in, all the U.S. laws, and the security that they built into this website. So basically, the U.S. option is, which is the one I recommend for you, it's direct deposit. It's ACH. It's automatic. There's no charge to you. There's no charge to LiveGood. It's all done with an ACH, automatic checking transfer, and it's done automatically. And you just need to go in and put in your account that you choose, whether it's a checking account. Now, I personally have set up a separate checking account that I use because I get ACH transfers from several different areas. So I have one checking account that I use that it all comes into, and then I move that into my personal account or my business account, wherever I want to move it. But that way I keep it separate from my personal checking. I do recommend that to you if you plan on doing this on a big scale. Go ahead and set up a separate checking account that you use for all your ACH deposits. So basically, you'll go in, you'll put in your account number, your account type, your routing number, and your account number. I had someone call me the other day and said, well, Dwayne, where do I get that from? You thought it was pretty common knowledge, but I said, well, it's right on your check. That's why I don't use checks. I do everything, electronically online. I said, no problem. Just log into your checking account online and just look around in your settings or your profile. It's in there. It'll have your routing number and your account number. Then you fill that in. And here's the final thing. Make sure you click that save button. We had someone did that, called up and started complaining that they didn't get their transfer. And then we realized they'd gone in, put everything in, didn't click the save. When they went off the page, it just drops all this information out. And that's, once again, for a security reason. So that's option 1. Now, option 2 for our international members are a variety of options that come through a third payer payment selector. It's Global eWallet by iPayout. And there you can do bank transfers, wire transfers, prepaid cards, paper checks. So there, and you can use digital currency, but only Bitcoin is the only one that Global eWallet iPayout uses. And this is great for our international. And so if you're going to use this, now remember, wire transfers, there's usually a $15 fee on both ends, both to your bank and to the bank that transfers it. So they will charge you for this. And each time you do a transfer, iPay has taken $1 per commission that they transfer on top of any bank charges that you might incur. So that's the Global eWallet. And then finally, we do have a digital currency payout. It's through now this is a centralized wallet called BitPay. What does that mean? Well, number one, if you do not have a real knowledge of digital currency and security and two-factor authorization, I do not recommend you select this. because if you don't understand digital currency, you might get yourself into trouble. But BitPay is a centralized wallet. That means they control your funds as long as it's in there. I mean, just like a bank controls your your currency that's in the bank. But you know, this is especially a good option for international people that are want to stay totally out of the money option end of it, that they can do it with digital currency. And with BitPay, you have the option of doing it with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, or Dogecoin. So you do have some more options here. But I do not recommend this if you're not very articulate and knowledgeable about digital currency. Now, finally, you say, well, I want to use this just to buy product with. Well, do exactly what I told you earlier. Go down and select earnings. When you get to go down and select earnings on your menu, my earnings. And when it brings you up to the earnings page, go ahead and select transfer commissions to my credit wallet. And when that happens, it'll give you the option to select that, and you can transfer all of it, or you can pick an amount that you want to transfer each week out of your earnings to your credit wallet. And then whenever you buy, or when you're buy product, or you can actually buy product for someone else, and you can drop ship it to them by simply changing the shipping address in your back office when you place an order. Just make sure you change that shipping address once you've made that order, so you don't just keep shipping your product to someone else. So anyway, that's how you transfer it into your credit wallet. And that's basically our sales plan and our compensation plan. Very simple. If you just study it a little bit, I think you won't have any problems understanding how you earn, how you get paid, and when you get paid. So with that, I appreciate you joining us.